Welcome to this wonderful platform. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across this channel for the first time, you are welcome. Please, if you like what you see here, after watching, subscribe, put on your notification bell. It's very important because it's going to help you to know when I upload a new video. In this channel, I present to you news on daily basis on what is happening in the whole world, especially in Nigeria and in Biafra land. Yes, I'm Mother Biafra. I bring to you Biafra news. So before I do that, what I always do is that I analyze it and I sit down there to watch the video together with you. Then we'll come to the comment section to talk about it. Of course, everybody is entitled to his or her opinion. That is why the comment section is there for you to contribute, leave your ideas, your thoughts, your belief about the videos that you have watched. Please, as we are doing this, let us do it constructively. As we hop into today's video, remain blessed. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate your massive support in this channel as we watch.
Not only that we are going to be advocating for 1 week sit at home, but we begin to advocate for one month. Okay? And the point here is that it is not just it is not just enough. It is not just enough. You have to be ready to continue what you are doing until the court date. Until the court date. We need action. We need action. The Nigeria terrorist government don't listen to gossip. We need action. The action we need now is that the Biafra people must be very resolute to continue what they have chosen to do. That is the only thing you will do for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to Biafra, is to be resolute. When you make a decision for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't back down. Don't back down. If you have made a decision to sit at home, don't back down. Backing down is going to make you a coward. Backing down is going to make you weak. Backing down is going to make you lose every seriousness in you. Don't back down. Irrespective of whatever threat coming to you from any quarter, do not back down. Let me tell you, for those who say that sit at home has been hijacked by criminals, if they like, let them hijack it. If they like, let them hijack it. But let me tell you, backing down is the biggest mistake you will do. Backing down of this voluntary sit at home you started is the biggest mistake you do. We have to continue to put this pressure through the civil disobedience until the court date. If we don't do it, they will not bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court. In fact, for the Nigeria government to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court, you need to apply a very radical approach. Very radical approach. And one of the radical approach is this particular sit at home that you voluntarily want to do. And you have been doing it. So you cannot just back out or back down halfway. That is not Biafra. Biafra people are known to be resolute whenever they want to do something. If you are in this particular believing in Biafra, if you believe in Biafra, when you make a decision to follow something, to follow your heart, don't back down. If you back down, it means that the spirit of Nigeria is still in you. You are only pretending. It's only Nigeria that will start something and they will never finish it. Only Nigeria. They will start something, and And at the end of the day, they will not get the result and they will not finish it. So don't be a Nigerian in Biafra. I am calling on all of you, those who have decided to sit at home. And when we are talking about adding more days, when I started that there is a need to add more days in this every Monday sit at home, some people out of hatred, out of jealousy, which doesn't even touch me, they say, well, I know that those who are with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are greater. Some people are calling me prophet. I am not a prophet. Secretary, you are a prophet. Okay? What does it take you? What does it take from your... Does it take anything from you? Does it take anything from you to take the word coming out from this mouth? But envy, hatred will not allow you. Envy and hatred will not allow you. Envy and hatred will not allow you. And some people, some of you are following blindly. You are following blindly. Everywhere they push you, you are just like Malu. Aturu kagema. Where they push you, you go. Where they push you, you go. You don't know that if you love our leader, if you love this Biafra struggle, you must be ready to sacrifice. Now tell me, what sacrifice is going to be more than 1 month sit at home? Because it is going to come. It will come. It will come. And if this court day come, and you did not see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are going to 1 month sit at home. So are you not going to practice it now? You have to practice it, my brother. Practice it now. Let me tell you why you may not see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court. You may not see him in court. Because we know Fulani. We know them very well. For you to be in this struggle and make headway, you must first of all go into the spirit world and know Fulani, capture them like this in your hand. But some people out of envy, jealous. And when you talk, they say they are not jealous. When you talk, they say they are not envy. Why should they be envying Simon Ekpa? When you talk, they say they are not. What is it that I will envy Simon Ekpa for? But I'm telling you, you are wasting time. You are wasting strategy out of envy, jealousy. Because if we put our differences aside, when somebody says something that is good, you take it and walk with it. This is the spirit of Nigeria. This is the spirit of Nigeria in all of you. When somebody brings something, suggestion, that will work because it is coming from a wrong person. Some of you feel that it is coming from Simon Ekpa, so it is wrong. It must not come from Simon Ekpa. So you allow our leader to continue to languish in Fulani hand because the idea comes from Simon Ekpa. We must not allow it. Why should we allow it? You want to kill everybody. I want to see those people who are going on social media, collecting money, collecting recharge card. Simon Ekpa 1 week. Simon Ekpa 1 week. You must be a stupid Simon Ekpa. You must be stupid. You must be stupid. All of them. Your videos. Internet, no they lie. One thing about this internet is that it will always keep record. Both when you do mistake, both when you do good, but when you do bad, internet will keep the record. I didn't mean anything bad. I am a strategist. I am a strategist. It is a gift. If you like, go and read every book. Go and read every book in this life. If you don't have the gift, you don't have the gift. You can't force it. You can't force it. No competition. So, and let me tell you, akufecha odarawo. Akufegide, ofecha hini nogefe, omegine odarawo. Aku can never stay in the sky. Nefeale, ofecha fegide odarawo. Now, what is the problem? That you cannot take a very good idea, irrespective of from whom the idea is coming from. Ibayoku. Somebody brings something that will work. Ibayoku. You attack the person, you blackmail the person. Go. Everybody, go and attack him. Attack him. Attack him. He is stealing the show. He is stealing the show. I don't know which show Simon Ekpa is stealing. I see before you, that is just the fact. What I see sitting down in this seat that you are very envious of, it will take you 1 week extra for you to see it. And I'm telling you now, the only thing that will make our leader to appear in court is for us to take a very radical approach prior to this court. Otherwise, you will not see him. And let me tell you the reason why you will not see him in court. Do you know the reason? But of course, what I'm saying now and what I'm doing now may be part of the thing, the reason why they will bring him to court. Anyway. Do you know the reason why they may not bring him to court? The reason why they may not bring him to court is that there is no case against him. Is it not when you have case against somebody, you are going to bring the person to court? When you have case, if you have case against somebody now, no, you go even make you cannot prolong the hearing. You are going to make the person to appear in the court immediately. But when you have no case against the person, when you have no case against it, especially when you don't fuck up, when you don't fuck up, when the kidnapping and the planned assassination of our leader failed, is a big fuck up. Nigeria government, they goofed big time. So how do you think they will just come and bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court? Did you know? Maybe they see my eyes. Did you know that from 11 count charges, to 3 charges? Okay? From 11 count charges to 3 charges. 3 count charges. My brother, there is no case. There is no case. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a political prisoner. When somebody become a political prisoner, there is no case. I don't know whether you understand it. A political prisoner don't have case. Okay? Now, the question I want to ask you now is that, now that you know that our leader have no case, and I am again telling you now today, go and mark today's date. Today's date is what? 22nd of September 2021. They will not bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court in 1 month's time. If something extraordinary is not done. And let me tell you, remember, you have not seen Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with your own eyes. And do you know what that means? Do you know what it entails? Do you know the mental trauma Do you know the mind control? Do you know why the Nigerian government, in fact, I'm going to say something very, very, very important here this evening. I don't want to say this before, but I have come to understand that everybody that have brain does not mean that your brain is working, including the people that are in this struggle with us. What you don't know is bigger than you. What you don't know is bigger than you. I will always come back to this particular place here where I'm sitting down and say, irrespective of how, shame is going to be catching all of you, one after the other. Shame. Shame, because at the end of the day, you are going to put yourself to shame. Now, let me tell you one thing you don't know. Do you know the reason why Fulani have not made it very clear and bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for every Nigeria and for everybody to see? Do you know the reason? Do you know why? You don't know. Do you know the reason why even the time they brought him to Nigeria and they bring him to court, they cover his face? Do you know the reason? It is not because of the torture. It is not because of the torture. But let me tell you, the reason is so that you will be fumbling the way you are fumbling now. The reason is so that you will be making the blunder that you are making now. The only people that have seen our leader is our legal representative and the brother. Nobody else. It is for a purpose. Ask yourself a question. Ask yourself a question. Why is it like that? Because they know you. They know that some of you are Dondi. They know that some of you are Mumu. And they have seen your Mumuness. And why I'm saying this now is that it has become imperative for me to Kuako Ibosube, to know whether after this broadcast you are going to receive sense. I want to know whether after this broadcast you are going to receive sense. Because some of the things I'm telling you now, I'm not supposed to tell you here. I'm not supposed to tell you. But who am I? Who am I not to tell you? What I'm telling you now is that the reason why you cannot see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu face now is because of what is going on. Because of what is going on. And it is for a purpose. So that all of you will be running from pillar to pole. And it is working for them. It is working. It has worked so far. And it is going to continue to work when you refuse to acknowledge when somebody is speaking from the spirit world. Before God give you a problem, before God allow problem to come to you, He must have given you a solution. God, that is why I said, some of you that are making prayer, the prayer of 150 days is in line. In addition to that prayer, and even before that prayer, before the prayer of 150 days psalm, you have been praying wrong prayer. Or let me say, your prayer is not complete. Because the most important prayer is when you pray to God to give you the wisdom to identify when your helper have arrived. When God send helper to answer your prayer, for you to be able to identify that God have sent somebody to answer that prayer or to be part of the prayer answered. You don't know it. And if you don't have this spiritual knowledge, God, you will pray from now till the kingdom come. one day you will be questioning God. Why is my own life different now? Why is God not answering my prayer? Why is God has been answering your prayer? But because of your stupidity, because of your ignorance, you did not pray for God to give you spiritual understanding to identify the help when the help comes. Okay? God will continue to, when you be crying to God, God, why is my own different? Why is my own case different? Why is my own case? God is telling you, I am sending helper. I have been sending you helper. I have been answering your prayer. But because you are perishing, because you lack knowledge. Some people don't understand why God will say, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. You are always saying it. Bible say, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Do you know the knowledge God was talking about? Do you know? It is spiritual knowledge. Knowledge of spirit. Not knowledge to pass WAEC. Not knowledge to pass NECO. Not knowledge to go to a main market and do business. Not knowledge to go to do spare part selling. Not knowledge to build a hotel. Spiritual knowledge.
Coming across my YouTube channel, you are welcome. Now that we have finished watching this video together, you saw me sitting there watching it together with you. I appreciate you. Let's go to the comment section to talk about it. If it is your first time, subscribe, put on your notification bell. That notification bell is very, very important.